Hello, do you know how to maintain your car tires? In this video, I will be sharing with you some basic maintenance tips for our car tires. After this timeout, please watch me. Yeah, welcome back. My name is Bolaon and welcome to another edition of Know Your Car. This is a channel where we try to enlighten ourselves. We try to pass information, especially to car owners, drivers, anybody that has to do with automobile, sharing some basic tips. So every week we try to drop a video. We try to share a particular knowledge. So kindly subscribe to our channel. You can click the subscription button, click the notification button also, so that we can be notified anytime we release another video. So moving forward, in this particular edition we'll be discussing tires maintenance. So the maintenance of our tires. So when we talk about tires, everybody you know, we all know what tire does to our car. Without the tires, our vehicle moves nowhere. So why do we now keep the maintenance? So for every vehicle there are different rim size, different numbers depending on the tonnage of the vehicle, and some chassis, different features, characteristics of the vehicle itself that will determine the kind of tire that will be on the wheels of that vehicle. So now we are not looking at how do we maintain our tires. How do we maintain the tires? How do we make it that a tire that is designed to serve for like maybe 3 years or 4 years actually serve that lifespan without anything cutting short of its lifespan? So the number one thing that let's look at now will now be with your driving skills, your driving ability, your maintenance driving. Let's say your maintenance driving ability is the number one maintenance tips when it comes to tires maintenance. Because imagine you driving and getting to a junction, a curve, let's say curve, you get a curve and using speed to enter a curve. When you use speed to enter a curve, you are doing great damage to the tires, because the edge, the extreme edge of those tires, you are actually causing damage to those edges. So when you use speed to enter. So another aspect, imagine, we all know that the condition of roads, that it's not all road. There are some roads that are very smooth, you move freely without any issue. But meanwhile, there are some other roads also whereby there are a lot of different a lot of bumps. Imagine you now as a driver, as a car owner, using speed to be driving in such a condition where you know that there are potholes. So it can cause misalignment to the vehicle, using speed to enter potholes, because inside the potholes you wouldn't know how deep the potholes are. Before you know it, it can damage the car, it can damage the tire. So before you know it, the tire that is meant to serve for 2 years, 3 years, all of a sudden in the next 6 months you are talking about tire, I need to change tire, I need to change tire. So that's why I said the number one thing has to do with you personally as a driver, as a car owner, your ability, your maintenance culture when it comes to driving. So you don't need to use speed to enter the curves. When you know that there is a curve ahead, you drive gently, you slow down, and you turn your wheels. As simple as that. You don't need to rush into potholes, into gallops, in order not to damage the tire. Another way you can actually maintain your tire is monitoring the pressure. You monitor the pressure at which your tire is being inflated on. Different tires, different cars have different, because of the load, because of the chassis, the engine type of those vehicles. The tires are being inflated to different bar, different pressure. The amount of air that is going to be pumped into those tires, there must be different pressure. It may be 40 bar, it may be 45 bar, it may be less than that. So different. So on your vehicle, it has been stated the pressure that is required. The pressure that is required for the tires of your vehicle has been stated. If you check your owner's manual, I'm very sure you will find it there. So under no condition should you let it go beyond that. Under no condition should you let it go lesser than that, because these are the kind of like a guide, the safety guide. Because if it is lesser than, if it is underinflated, let's say it's supposed to be 40 bar, it is now being measured at 38 bar. It simply means the tire will not lay very well when it goes to to the road, when it's moving on the road, it simply means at the end of the day, one edge will be wearing out faster than the other edge. So the same thing applies to when it is overinflated, something that is what is supposed to be maybe 40 psi. Before you know it, 45 psi has been pumped into it. So the same issue will still occur. There won't be the firmness on the road, will not be there. As a result, it might even be at a situation whereby you discover that your car is kind of like bouncing on the road while you are moving. So these are the things, and the major effect is going to still lead to damage to the car. So damage to the tire. Before you know it, the tire that's supposed to serve you for like 2-3 years, at the end of the day, under 6 months, you are complaining that you need to replace this tire. So my brother, my sister, all you need to do is to monitor and ensure that your tire is being pumped, pressured to the amount specified by the manufacturer, by the OEM. Kindly check on the owner's manual. You will find the right pressure that the tire of your vehicle actually need. Number 3 reason why you can still maintain your car is rotation of the tires. You mean you know that ideally your steering wheels controls the major front tires. So it simply means anytime you are moving, the tires that carry the heavy task of that journey is your front 2 wheels tire, your front 2 tires. So what you need to do is that in order for them to have a uniform wear, so at a maybe 5,000 kilometer or 7,000 kilometer, or let's say anytime you want to service the car, you try to interchange those tires in such a way that maybe the first 2 at the front, you take them to the back. So the 2 at the back, let them come to the front. So in such a way, in that way, the amount of wear will be uniform in all of them, in such a way that there will be kind of like there will be form of like a balance. It's not that maybe one side will be wearing out faster to the other side. So in such a way, so let's just peg it and say every time you need to service your car, rotate your car. The 2 at the front, take it to the back. The 2 at the back, bring it to the front. With that, you still kind of like extending the lifespan of your tires. So at that way, you'll be able to get value for your money and get without any stress. Another thing you can do in order to make your tire to serve you proper, the way it is meant to serve you, it's kind of like a routine alignment. So when I mean routine alignment, in one of my videos I've talked about alignment front end alignment, where I talk about the tie rod. So because at the end of the day, it's still going to get effect when we are talking about car alignment. It simply means the positioning of the car anytime it's moving. If we measure the distance from ground to the top, from the first tire, the second tire, do they share the same length? Do they share the same height all around? So these are the things we are talking about when it comes to this alignment of a thing that we are talking about. So it simply means there is alignment. So routinely you take your car to alignment workshop where they check all the tire to ensure that all of them are in good position. There is weight balance. So when they are in good position, you check the weight balancing, where they bring each of those tires out to check the weight on each of them to see whether they are actually balanced in such a way that anytime they are moving. So with this little maintenance, immediately you get your weight. So let's peg it to monthly. Let's say monthly you need to be doing your way to your car alignment, because with that it will be able to remove any unnecessary wear, any unforeseen thing that is kind of happening to your tires. Why you don't know? Because you never can tell what the road. Immediately there are different kind of road. Imagine you moving to this, so you might go to a particular road where the road is very small. You go to another set of roads where you find different kind of bumps, different kind of like potholes. So with that, it is advisable you take your car for alignment. Let's say once in every month. Let's say worst case scenario, once in every 2 months, you take your car for alignment. So these are the little tips that I promise I have for you concerning this today. So subscribe to our channel, click the notification button. The subscription button is below down there. So I will appreciate your comment also, because I actually want to hear the feedback. I would like to know, is there any other things we need to talk about? Is there any other piece of information when it comes to automobile that you find it very difficult to understand? Come on, mention it in the comment section and let us see how we can bring it up and let us discuss it. So my name is Bola once again. Till some other time while we bring you another edition of Know Your Car with Bola. I'm signing out.